Hey guys, it's me Tony. Welcome to another episode of Let's Try It. So today we're going to be making smothered ribs. Smothered ribs. I have never heard of smothered ribs. Now I know you can smother damn near anything you want. I get it. Okay, I'm like, ribs? I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. But then I was watching Rosie's video and I was like, oh, okay, they look pretty damn good. I gotta give it a try. So you can use pork or beef ribs. I'm using pork for this one, but it looks easy and they just look like they just fall off the bone. So we gotta try it. We just gotta try it. So I got the ribs. They're already washed and clean, and I'm just gonna season them. I'm gonna do it the way that she does, well, the way she did it, not the way I normally do my ribs, because I ain't never smothered no ribs before. So basically, it was just a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper, and then she added some thyme, which is interesting because I've never put thyme on ribs before, but we're gonna try it her way. So just gonna sprinkle the salt, and I use kosher salt, but that's what she used too. I like kosher salt, so that. And then the pepper, and then the thyme. And then I'm just going to, move them around, make sure I got some seasoning on all of them. And then we're gonna put them in a crock pot, and then we're gonna go make this gravy. I can't wait. And you know what? I don't like this tong. It ain't helping me get my ribs done, so I'm going to use my fingers. My hands are clean. I washed them. Alright, so I'm happy with that. And then I'm just going to put them in the crock pot. I don't know what size crock pot this is. I just grabbed the bigger one because I got quite a bit of ribs. So, just going to put them in. No particular order. I think it should be big enough. I think that looks pretty good. Got them all in there. Let's go make this gravy. Alright, so I got the ribs in the crock pot and they're marinating, doing their thing. Now we're going to make the gravy. So it's just 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. Get it really, really hot in the pan. And then we're going to slowly add in 1/4 of a cup of flour, all-purpose flour. And we're going to make the gravy that way. Okay? Alright, so the grease is already hot. I've already checked it. And then I'm just going to start to add the flour. And just make gravy like you normally do. Slowly, so it doesn't clump up. And you just kind of whisk it real good until you get the consistency you want. If it's not thick enough, you can always add more flour. But she used 1/4, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna work. Okay. Because it looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna be happy with that consistency. You just gotta make sure you get all your clumps out. Ain't nothing worse than lumpy gravy. So now, once this is all good and everything, then we're gonna add in the chicken broth. She used 36 ounces. I had to figure that out because I use cans of chicken broth. So for me, if you use the can, it's gonna equal out to 2.5 cans of the chicken broth. And then we're just gonna add that to this, flour and oil gravy mixture to continue to make the broth. Okay? Here we go. And I'm just gonna let this come to a boil. Check the thickness again, make sure I'm good and happy with it. And then if not, we'll just add some more flour. We're gonna just let this boil, okay? Alright guys, so I let it come to a full boil. It was a little thin to me. I wanted it thicker, so I added more flour. You don't have to, it depends on how you like your gravy, but I like mine a little thick. So, as you can see, it's boiling really good. And I am happy with that consistency. I like that. So I'm gonna turn the fire down just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add the last 2 ingredients. I don't need to add any more salt and pepper because I use the chicken broth and I already put salt and pepper on the ribs, so I'm good with that. So I'm supposed to add 1 whole onion and then 3 cloves of garlic. I don't know how much a whole onion is because, you know, I'm lazy. I ain't chopping nothing. Chop right. I bought them already diced. So I'm going to put some heaping spoonfuls in and the garlic, stir it up, and then we'll kind of see how it looks. Okay? So let's do that. So my definition of 1 large onion. That's 1, 2, I think maybe 6 should work. That's 4. And then we'll just kind of stir it up and see. I'll put that in there and I'll see how it looks. And then the garlic. So I'm gonna whisk all of this together. That's a good looking gravy though. I do like how the gravy looks. And then I feel like I can probably add maybe 2 more spoons of the onion. Now, you know, I don't like onions because I'm not going to eat the onions, but I want the flavor in the gravy. So I'm just going to add 2 more, let that simmer a little bit, and then we're going to pour it over the ribs, and we're going to cook it in a crock pot for 4 hours on high. Alright guys, so the gravy is done. Now I'm going to pour it over these ribs. Can you guys see while I pour this over these ribs? Look at this. I am so curious to see how these are going to turn out. Oh my God. It smells so good. Now we're gonna put on the crock pot on high for 4 hours, and we're gonna see what these things is hitting for. See you in 4 hours. Alright guys, so I cooked them in the crock pot for 4 hours. Look how they turned out. Oh, wow. They look amazing. They smell great. Oh, my goodness. I ain't never had no smothered ribs before, y'all. Pork chops, yeah. Steak, yeah. Ribs? Never. I can't wait to make a plate and see what these things taste like. All right, guys, I took them out and put them on a plate. Look at that. Smothered ribs. They look so good. Alright, now for the test. I don't want to burn my tongue. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh my God. They are so good. Oh my God. Falling off the bone, the whole smothered thing. You couldn't have told me that I would be liking, that I would like smothered ribs. These are fantastic. Oh, I'm absolutely making these on the regular. Oh my God, they're so good. I'll see you next time on Let's Try It. Oh my God. If you enjoy these videos and you want to see more, make sure you follow me on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel.